Hi guys! So I want to talk to you today about two things. I should first say, I know I had said I was going to upload a different video today, one where I talk about dealing with pregnant people and babies, but I've got some stuff on my mind, so I wanted to come kind of vent to you guys and talk to you guys about what's going on. And I know if there's anyone in the world who will understand me and why I'm irritated, it's you guys. So, first of all, what's going on with me today, it's April 15th, it's Wednesday, and I'm on cycle day 21. And I have had positive ovulation tests for 3 days now. It came out of nowhere. I had taken one, I think I said this Monday. Anyways, I had taken one over the weekend and it was totally negative. And then I took one Monday and it was pretty positive. And then it was positive yesterday and it's still positive today. So I don't know what that means. I have never had more than one positive ovulation test or more than a couple hours surge. So I don't know what that means. I know that some of the other girls have PCOS, that they experience multiple ovulation tests. So once I'm done recording this, I'll probably go do a little bit of research, but I didn't do anything so far. As you guys know, we're not pedal to the metal trying right now, today, this month, this moment. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm more curious because it's never happened. And I want to know when I ovulate, so I know when to take my progesterone. But I am temping, so I'll be able to know based on my temps. So that's going on, which is curious. Curiouser and curiouser. But that's really all the news as far as Marshall is concerned. I have a lot of news, kind of. I'm going to get on a big soapbox and vent a lot now about insurance. I've talked about it before, and I'll talk about it again. I freaking hate insurance companies. I should say this. I don't like banks. I don't like creditors. I don't like salespeople. I don't like anybody who doesn't just talk to me like I'm a flippin' human being. Don't use your jargon. Don't try to talk to me and sell me something. I just want to know what I'm dealing with. That's it. So, insurance companies drive me bonkers. They use an entirely different language, which I think is ridiculous. They make things super complicated. Things like you can't, you don't know what things are going to cost until after you've already done them. So then you're stuck with the bills regardless of what you wanted to do. I don't even know. The whole thing just irritates me. So, a few weeks ago, I made my appointment with my RE. Yesterday, they sent me a little packet of information, including this really long letter, which basically says, know your insurance plan. Know it. Inside and out, know your insurance plan. Which I thought was really smart of them. It's kind of like their own disclaimer, and it says basically you need to know what you're getting into and you need to know it's gonna cost you. And I was like, I agree. They also sent a list of definitions. This shouldn't be necessary. We shouldn't have to have a dictionary to talk to our insurance providers. This is just stupid. But anyways, they sent this. And then they sent a worksheet, which I'm not going to show you because it has my insurance plan information on it. But basically, I'll talk it through. Make sure you can see. Okay. It asks for your name, your insurance company, your plan number, and then all these different things that could be pieces of your plan. And basically, their advice is to fill it out. It's a full 8x11 piece of paper. To fill it out while talking to your insurance company, get the name. This is what they said. Get the name and the number of the person that you talked to, the time you talked to them, and document it all. So if someone comes back and tells you something's different, you can say, this is who I talked to. This is stuck. Okay. So anyways, I was like, that's really smart. And being a cynical and untrusting person, I was like, I'm definitely doing this. So yesterday I went through and I started going through it, and it is such crap. The insurance is such a crock of crap sometimes. I know I am blessed, and I'm sorry, I'm probably going to sound like such a snotty, oh, cry me a river, at least you have insurance person, and I accept that. I am crying a river over basically that I have insurance, which I shouldn't. I should be thankful. But man, it's kind of ridiculous. So I have an infertility benefit, which is I'm going to try not to get too detailed, but I can feel my temperature rising, like getting irritated just talking about it. So I have an infertility benefit, and then there's all these other categories basically, and everything you have done, they code or they put into a specific category, right? So I went through and I kind of understand how it all works from dealing with all the miscarriages. I think I've said in a previous video, if I remember which vlog it is, I'll link it below or something. I had some problems because all of a sudden charges were coming in that were different amounts, but it was the same procedure. Like an ultrasound on this day cost a different amount than an ultrasound on this day. But they were the exact same procedure, and I couldn't figure out why. And it was because one fell under maternity and the other one fell under general diagnostic or something. So basically, it depends on what category the billers at your provider put it in. So I was going through with this guy, and first of all, he was terrible. I shouldn't say first of all, this is 30th of all. He was awful. I usually don't have an issue with customer service people because I know your job sucks. You're getting yelled at all day. But, be courteous to me. I'm calling you, and obviously there's something going on because I'm calling customer service. Be a little empathetic. Have some social skills. No, this guy was useless. But anyways, so I'm going through, and he's literally reading off the website. And I stopped him, and I said, I've read the website. I understand that part. I'm asking for more information beyond the basics. And he just kind of was silent and, didn't have any idea what to do with me because I was requesting information, which I thought was kind of a telling thing in itself. But basically, it's ridiculous. I have a very small annual, what do they call it? Benefit maximum for my infertility treatments. So every year my insurance company will only pay for this small amount of infertility coverage. They straight up do not cover a whole bunch of stuff. There's this huge list of things they just don't cover, including any kind of IVF, of any kind. They don't even cover the meds. They just don't cover it, which I guess is pretty common, but I just feel what's the point of an infertility benefit? Basically, what it comes down to is what they cover is pretty minimal. It's the consultation itself will fall under my infertility benefit, and it's going to be fairly pricey. I mean, it's an hour and a half or more office visit plus probably lab work. So, I mean, that's a sizable, I'm sure it's going to be a sizable chunk of money. And that's not getting any kind of treatment. So, they only cover artificial insemination of any kind for very specific reasons, but they don't list any of the reasons. They just say that you have to meet specific diagnostic criteria. And when I asked what that criteria was, he basically couldn't tell me, which I thought was also kind of interesting. But I don't know, the whole thing was just so weird. Basically, at the end of the day, it comes down to I have a very small amount of money that they'll cover for infertility treatment. And beyond that, I'm sort of out of luck. So I am thankful because we know that getting pregnant is not the problem, on the surface. So hopefully it means that once I am pregnant, it'll fall under maternity again, which I know I'm probably getting way too technical, but I can imagine if you were trying to get pregnant, what one round of Clomid must cost. That's going to be a huge amount of money. And then what if that doesn't work and they want you to move up and move up and move up? By the time you actually got to an IUI, you'd have no insurance coverage left. It just makes no sense. Anyways, so I'm a little irritated by my insurance company today, so I just thought I would call you. I'm calling you guys. I think I need more coffee. Anyways, I just wanted to come on and vent because I thought it was so stupid, and I could go on and on for hours. I'm at 10 minutes, so I'll leave you. But I hate insurance companies. Really, don't like them. So that's what I'm leaving with today. I love you guys, and baby does to all of you, and I will talk. Oh, my Facebook just popped up a post in case you're wondering what that was. But anyways, talk to you soon. Baby does. Love you.